Hello and welcome to this channel about cryptocurrency education. Today I'd like to talk about Cardano from the perspective of an institutional investor. Now this article only came out today talking about why institutional investors are so interested in investing in Cardano. Now they point out here that institutional investments in Cardano have risen steadily over the last few months. That the reason for the increase is basically the environmental sustainability and also the technological advancements made in the network. Now I'm talking about that on this channel all the time. First of all, the technological advancements, especially at the moment, obviously the focus is on the Alonso rollout phase. Hopefully next week, as sort of pointed out by Charles Hoskinson, hopefully next week we'll get into the Cardano Alonso white rollout phase. And environmental sustainability anyway is getting more and more interesting and more in the focus, you know, compared to proof of work blockchains like Bitcoin or Ethereum still is. But, you know, on the other hand, there are people saying that proof of work is actually not that bad. And also that actually proof of work or Bitcoin especially pushes actually the development of green energies, which is true as well. So it's not all bad, but still Cardano obviously is much more energy efficient in itself. So that just means that there are a lot of institutional investors who are interested in investing. And also they talk about some high profile partnerships, for example, with Coty. If you're interested in Coty or want to find out more about it, I've got a video that I recorded a week ago. And I think it's a really good project, very interested. I'm invested, very interesting. I'm invested myself. I think that it has a lot of potential. But again, as always, this is not financial advice. Please always do your own research before investing. But I believe, personally, I think it's a really interesting project with a very good use case. But yeah, talking about institutional investments, more and more people investing or more and more institutions investing. So they point out here that Cardano has been stacking up institutional investments over the last few months with $20 million worth of investments since the start of the year. That is obviously great. I mean, yesterday in the video I talked about that Cardano has actually overtaken Bitcoin in popularity on eToro, I mean, which is not a small exchange. So I think it's all starting to lead the way here. That is obviously one point here, but also what we can see is, again, which was confirmed before, that Cardano is seen as a green crypto. I mean, there are so many articles about this, but also if you just look at how much energy it takes, let's say per transaction, it's just not it's not a lot. And then if we have a look at these more bullish news here and price predictions, this article they're talking about that there is a potential catalyst coming that could push the Cardano ADA price to $5 by 2022. Obviously they're talking about something on the chart. I mean, this actually refers to another YouTube video again, from crypto analyst Nicholas Merton. Don't know if you know Nicholas. He's got one of the biggest YouTube channels about crypto. I believe Data Dash it's called. And yeah, he's been talking about that in the next couple of months he can see, that's his prediction based on a chart analysis, that things will happen and going sort of towards the moon. Also, he's referring to obviously the Alonso rollout phase and smart contracts being pushed onto Cardano. Yeah, and that is what I believe as well. I think we're entering the second part of the bull market currently. Might take another couple of weeks, but I always refer to how it worked out 2013, also 2017. You can see it actually, especially when looking at the stock to flow model for Bitcoin. And as we all know, Bitcoin is still leading the way in terms of price. So when Bitcoin is going up, normally all the other coins are following. I'm sure that will sort of stop one day and coins or crypto projects will decouple from that. But at the moment, it is still the case. Now, and then another article here talking about that it's way more realistic that Cardano will move towards $15 than, or basically just talking about a 10x improvement of Cardano, which would lead to a 500 billion market cap. Which is more realistic than, for example, Ethereum going 10x, which would lead to almost a $3 trillion market cap. Of course, then it's more realistic that you can make, let's say, a higher profit with Cardano, for example, if you believe in the project. Yeah, that's what I believe, than with Ethereum at the moment, because projects like Ethereum and also Bitcoin, I mean, they've already grown so much that, yeah, if you invested like years ago, you've made massive gains. And I think you can still make massive gains, but yeah, you know, with smaller projects, with a smaller market cap currently, the chances or the potential is just much higher. Obviously, there might also be higher risk, but that's for everyone to consider for themselves. Just finally having a look at the Cardano pool tool here today, having a look at some figures, because you know, what these three articles suggest is that Cardano is growing all the time, and I can see it's growing all the time. So I think yesterday the stake addresses were still below 680,000, or they were just about 680. Today we're at 684,000. So it's just growing every day. More and more people are staking. Now looking at 71.73% of all ADA being staked, which I think was at yesterday's level, but the addresses have gone up and also the active pools are going up, indicating more decentralization and also more people just staking, which is very interesting. More people believing in the project. Eventually nobody wants to sell ADA anymore. I think there will be the point where there might be a potential shortage, but what happens then? The price will go up. That is what happens. At the moment, what we can see, there is not a lot of volume or not too much volume in the crypto space. So that is a reason why the price is not massively going up at the moment. Volume is just down, and I'm sure it will pick up soon, in my point of view. But you know, with the low volume at the moment, we just can't see these sustainable increases in price. But I'm sure that will change. Okay, so hopefully that was a useful video. If you liked it, then please smash the like button. And if you want to support this channel, then please do so. It would be great. And it would be great to support a crypto channel anyway, because I think we're all here for the same purpose, to spread the word about Cardano and co. So yeah, then please subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye.